Hey guys, it's Shanti, and this is my idea, ClickEvent, a quick and easy way to convert an event on paper to one on your calendar. So when thinking of an idea, I was looking at my bugs list and I noticed number 32, an easy way to record events on paper to my phone's calendar. So the situation I'm usually in is that I'm walking through Soda on my way to class, and I take notice of flyers for tech talks, hackathons, speakers, and meetings, whether it's on paper or the event monitor. And if I have time, I will try to stop and put it in my calendar, but usually that's not the case. So, hence my bug. So, I conducted a little bit of user research just for an idea of how many people actually take notice of these flyers. And qualitatively, about a quarter of the people that walk by glanced at the flyers on the halls of Soda, Dwinell, or Foothill Housing Commons. And of the people that noticed the flyers, only a few would actually stop and note down the date. So without knowing it, I was actually conducting part of the design process the whole time. As I mentioned before, I always glanced at event monitors or bulletin boards on my way to class, and if I see something interesting, I ended up snapping a picture of it, and I would tell myself to put the date in my calendar later, but I usually forget to. And there's a good example of that later in this PowerPoint. So here's a use case of what I think it would be like to use ClickEvent.
Oh look, there's a Holoss meeting. Let me click event it. Now it's saved in my calendar.
So here's a really quick prototype. So one would see an event and they would open up ClickEvent, and capture a date would take them straight to a camera. So this is the example I was talking about earlier. This is something I really wanted to go to but never ended up going to. So what would happen would be I would walk by the event monitor, I would see this event, I would click on ClickEvent, and I'd take a picture of this, and ClickEvent creates the event in my phone's calendar. So it would take me, after it creates the event, to my phone's calendar so that I know that the event was actually made, and then I could create a reminder for it, because usually I do need a reminder of when my event's going to be, maybe a day before, just 25 minutes before. A possible iteration would be to integrate this reminder portion straight into the app, but I don't know, I find it more convenient to do this. Other possible iterations that I went through was trying to integrate this with Facebook and letting everyone know what event that you're thinking of going to. But then again, I didn't see that too necessary and it kind of complicated the interface, so I thought to keep it simple. And I asked a few friends if they would use this, and they said yes. I don't know how valuable that information is, but I asked them in what context. They usually find a need for this app, and it might not be flyers and stuff, but it might just be maybe something they wrote down when having like dinner with a friend, and they just need to remember to go to this meeting or something like that. So I think this would be really useful, and hopefully I can keep working on it. Thanks so much for your help, guys, and your understanding. Goodbye.